Cado, I can't open the show. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Hello there. I didn't see you there. My cat wants to say hello. Say hello to the stream, everyone. This is
I
Una.
wasn't sure.
Say hello. Meow or something.
Well, your cat is as responsive as my children are to please smile, cheese. I even try the trick of like you can say fart, say fart,
Say something. Fart's funny.
Doesn't always. Fart is funny. Well,
children love farts.
The oldest is good enough to do it now, and then but the thing will happen is the youngest you will say cheese. She won't do it on time, but then it sets a countdown in her brain, and then like 2 minutes later she'll be walking around doing something else, and we'll just yell cheese. That's nailed it.
Too late. That's great. Welcome everyone. We're just gonna hang out for a bit. Sometimes these mornings can be a little slow to get started for me, so I was like, you know what if I just streamed a bit? And Patrick was like, yeah, sure. Patrick thought it was a good idea.
We had a big creative meeting for 2022 yesterday, and one of those we're figuring out different things we're doing this year, and figuring out people's sort of soft spots in their schedule. And for Cado, being the producer, a lot of it is reliant on when the hell we're doing stuff. And so there are most of the time he is busy dealing with that stuff, but then there are times where that is not the case. And the Wednesday window, the Tuesday afternoon, I guess that usually you're doing the strategy, but Wednesday morning is there's not much going on.
Unless we
and Monday morning
to,
too, I suppose.
Yeah, unless we decide to do an early recording of Waypoint Plus, but usually those happen in the afternoon. We like to be fully awake for our podcast recordings these days. We used to do the 10:30s, but now we switched it all to the afternoon. So the mornings, which, I mean, I'm awake enough to do a stream. So we're gonna talk about the internet, I guess. I'm gonna play some games, maybe.
Yeah, you're gonna load up a. I think can you put your roguelike in the corner?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a picture-in-picture situation over here. Absolutely.
I'm now extremely thankful that Parsec you can make sure and tell them which apps showcase as oh look, just getting a message, getting messages here in the corner, those aren't showing up, right? And they are not. Thank you, Parsec, for letting me ban apps that I forgot to close before. Anyway, so we were trying to figure out some of the. Wait, let me rewind. I think someone came up with a better name for the show, which is A_coffee_appears.
God damn it.
I'm gonna have to scroll all the way back
to
the top of the chat if I can do that. Yes. Potato. Okay, potato. I see. I see. They were out here right as the stream started with A_coffee_appears, and I have to admit that is the name of the show. So shout outs to Potato for nailing that right off the bat. Best way to figure out a name for a thing, just start doing it and wait for someone smarter than you to stumble into a name. I stumbled into, when we were trying to figure out the setup for this, I had my bookmarks, and I was able to hide my bookmark bar because it would just immediately dox me for various reasons. And then I was like, that's fine, I'll just go into incognito mode. But then when you do a address bar search in incognito mode, it's you probably still want access to your bookmarks and all of your other. I was like, no, that's also doxing and private information related to the work that I do. And then eventually we realized that we could just go into a guest mode, and that would get rid of all that. But as part of this, I was on. I searched for how to remove bookmark sites of address bar in Chrome, and I got something from 28 years ago, 5 months, viewed 140,000 times. So what's up, Google? I'm not the only one. Okay, hold on. So it says the host is. It's just the stream is lagged. I was just making sure it was working. And I just liked this person, Jawa, who asked, I have bookmarked some sites with titles free MP3 song, free video, and so on. When I am searching for free in address bar, the bookmark sites are shown first. How can I hide the bookmark sites from showing in address bar? Jawa 8 years ago out here looking for free stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop you. You know, these days I can afford things, and I'm still looking for free stuff. So
2014 was a hard time for us all.
I just want to know where does free MP3? Is that even like a?
I don't know. Free MP3 song.
Free MP3s. MP3juices.icu. Well, that's
where is that?
Look
for your favorite music.
No, this is just one of those places where it's like, do you want to rip a thing from
YouTube?
From YouTube.
Okay. Wow.
That makes more sense. LifeWire, which is not LimeWire, but is LifeWire where I just go to download someone's life. 14 best. Oh, this is just like a recommendation. Blog. 14 best places to get free music legally. Well, that's not what I'm here for. But I'm sure the DMCA. If I was to scroll to the bottom, it's not here.
It doesn't say it.
This is the DMCA.
This is the point of the DMCA, and they're not blocking any of these.
They wrote legally. This headline says 14 best places to get free music downloads legally. And the one below that, 15 best free music sites to download songs legally. But the people are also asking, where can I download MP3s for free?
Or can I download songs illegally? Give me the illegal shit. I want the hard shit. Yeah. Give me the torrents.
Yeah, okay. Illegal MP3 download sites. RIAA lists top music pirate sites. Well, thank you, recording Industry of America. This is what I was looking for.
I cannot believe the RIAA is out here providing people with this information.
Just out here letting me know.
Just the most hoisted by their own petards. Absolutely.
The RIAA has listed an annual list of notorious music piracy sites to the U.S. government. This report is heavily populated with YouTube MP3 ripping sites, which that makes sense.
Yahoo Anime rules.
Look, man. Hypebot out here just trying to give the people information. And also it's the government. Like this is government information. But these are almost I have used multiple versions of these for different work things.
That's very funny.
Because sometimes these places aren't even just about convert to MP3. Yes, that is just that's a music site. But and a lot of these just stop working. Like basically these get published and then I think like a lot of them just disappear.
Down. Yeah.
But like I used like savefrom.net pretty frequently where I was trying to like grab some gameplay from a YouTube channel because I didn't have like access to the press site. And it's like I just want this clip so that I can embed it in the story that I'm working on.
Right. And it's one of those clips that is in the press kit, but I can't find the fucking press kit. Everyone's used it a million times everywhere. So
yeah. Mouthman Prophecy says there's a ton of sites that just let you download Spotify songs. Sure, why not? That seems like the natural evolution. Like Spotify has a free tier, which means like it must be like that is like I guess accessible somehow to outsiders.
I wonder if it just streams and then like records it off the stream. Like I
remember that's
with
like
a thing, with a Rogue Amoeba software.
I don't know how people.
Suite.
That sounds right because I feel like that's what. There were times I feel like in early, like iTunes but I know there were ways like the way you would get something onto your device was like you had to record it locally on the computer by like streaming it through a thing, and then that's how you would get it onto whatever. But these days I just pay for the services that poorly pay artists, like everyone else.
I can't
even go to concerts to like make up for it. It's like, the thing that I know makes you money is concerts. I don't feel comfortable going to concerts at the moment.
Above a certain like pay grade of artists, they are technically making money off the Spotify things, but for everyone else, you just have to go to buy it directly from Bandcamp and stuff if they have it, which they should.
Yes. Everybody I feel like that most people have caught up to that at this point. The other thing, which game are you picking? What are we going between?
I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I actually
Ring Fit Adventure.
What if I played some Ring Fit Adventure?
I did that this morning. It was called a hit with Kimmy on Apple Fitness. She kicked my ass. I didn't like it. Why did I have to do burpees? No, thank you. But I did.
I want to play some Slay the Spire, I think.
Yeah, I think the people are.
Who's raiding? Hello. Thanks, Vectroid Live.
Spectroid Live. Well, we've never done a just chatting. Like we accidentally were just chatting on Friday.
Yeah.
Because we had having the title bar to a video game. Maybe isn't. I think we're missing, right? Well, I guess you're gonna start the game, so the stream will get some music from the game, right?
Yeah, a little bit of noise.
I feel like just chatting usually has like some free music kind of going in the background while people are. Like, I don't know. Is that a thing?
That's what we're using the Switch noise for. Yeah.
Do we need like that in the corner, like showing like the new track is this, like as we are, lo-fi beat. Yeah, we need some lo-fi beats to chill and chat to.
By the way, do you have a coffee? Are you drinking a coffee right now? What do you got?
I have a little like how do you spell it? Kirklan. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's fancy. Kirkland. How people used to call Target, like to make it sound fancy. So like Kirkland, or like can we put an umlaut over it, like to make it a little bit better?
Oh my god.
Kirklande. There we go. Alvin in the chat. This is Kirklande. I bet if I said that to Rob, I could get him for a fraction of a second before he was furious with me. But it would be just long enough for him to be mad. Before we had started, I was telling you an inappropriate story about my oldest daughter.
Yeah.
But related to that was we had gotten dinner in a restaurant igloo.
Restaurant igloo. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
You've not seen these in New York? These are not like a thing? These?
No. Look, New York has a lack of space.
I know it's compressed. Yeah.
It is extremely compressed. What I have seen are similar things, but they're not igloos. Oh my god, they're literally domes.
This one is, I don't know if there are different models of the igloo. It looks here you could purchase them. The garden igloo on Amazon. The improved version 2, the 12-inch walk-in dome garden dome igloo, $14.75 or $81.94 for
my god,
18 months. So these popped up very quickly out by us because COVID. Well, I guess not in the spring because March was like too soon for things to spin up. But like in the winter of 2020, like that first COVID winter, these were very common out by us, where you could your bubble could literally go in a bubble, and so you could get the feeling of going out to a restaurant, doing something different, but doing it within the group that you had, whether it's your family or whatever, how kind of like grouping you'd done for yourself. We didn't really do it that much early in COVID because the children were like too young, and it just seemed like a pain in the ass. But they've gotten a little old enough to be distracted, and so we did it this weekend at a place in Wisconsin. And other than the food being total shit, we had to like order off a specific igloo menu. They had like segmented into two kitchens. It was like the igloo menu and then the menu you wanted. And I don't know if we got the bad kitchen, the bad food, but it was still a delightful experience. Like the kids had a blast, like going in and out of the igloo. We were next to a small lake that had frozen over, so you could like go down there and like walk across a bunch of it and like see people ice fishing. So it was like a really neat experience. But and one I would definitely do again. But I guess it makes sense that New York would not like have.
No, we have
New York restaurant.
We have restaurant like greenhouses, like individual little homes. they're more.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, I have seen those.
They're not like these big domes because they have to be really compact. Like they're always stacked like 3 to 4 wide usually when I've seen them.
Look at
around
this,
here.
3 cozy NYC rooftop bars with igloos and cabins, just like going on a little cabin trip.
I love that they're calling them cabins. Like that's gonna make it better. Like we're all fucking suffering from a pandemic. Let's call it a cabin. It'll be like you're getting away. No, that one. So wait, go back up. Yeah, the little they have like, well, that's more intense.
These are big. Yeah, these are huge.
Big.
These are bigger than the igloos.
No, yeah, it's like if that were like seated 2 people. They're literally like a 2-person table where one person sits on one end, one person sits on the other end, and then it's just like a thin little like house.
Yeah, I guess closer to something like this, but just smaller.
But smaller.
Yeah.
Although some of those are probably in like, I'm sure there's places on Manhattan that are using those big ones where there's a little bit more space for the like for the people who pay more rent. But around here, around my area, it's very compact. Everything's very compact, and it's just like on the street. They did a bunch of open streets here. Since the pandemic started, where it's just like
right. Well, they had a lot of when we came to visit, when we had like the ebb and the flow of COVID, and we actually came out and did that E3 stream. Like, it was one of those things where I hope some of that stuff sticks around. I would love if like some of these transformations of streets and like alternative approaches to dining were just a thing that became.
Oh my God.
Normalized.
Absolutely. It's so nice to like go down this one street now where like before, so in certain parts of New York there was like you couldn't use street side parking areas in front of businesses for anything. Like they had to be available for parking, but that's all changed. Like especially in my neighborhood now, every restaurant that has like street in front of it has like seating out there, and it's actually really nice to sit outside. Like all of those places didn't have any outdoor seating at all before, and now they've been forced into outdoor seating, which I don't know, more of the states should do. I think it's like a thing that I noticed when I traveled to Europe for like study abroad, and like everywhere was like, obviously you're gonna want to sit outside. It's nice outside. And it's mostly nice, like, you know, 3/4 of the year. Might as well do it.
What also, I got the sense when I saw that in New York, because I live in the suburbs, and Chicago is like a kind of a big, less like vertically stacked city. So like I think more of these igloo stuff even exists down there. But like there were like blocks we were walking down when like Rob and I were like looking for somewhere to like drink after everyone had gone on home, and it's like you actually got like a better sense of like the tinier restaurants and like what they were about and what was interesting by seeing people outside engaging with them, as opposed to I feel like they're like the average person who's just walking down the street is gonna be less compelled to go into sort of like a hole in the wall empty restaurant. They may have incredible food, but you can't get a sense of what they're about without going inside or Googling it or whatever. And like actually seeing people outdoors, like enjoying it, like is a way of like interacting with restaurants in a way that I don't know, like it was like I found it very charming, and I hope stuff like that is,
I think it's I mean it's just good advertising, right? Like you see people and you see the food that looks good, so you're like, shit, I want that. Also, you can smell it easier. It's just
so
great.
this like little setup here. They have something like this a couple of towns over, where my mom lives, and
we have a few of those. Yeah,
it became so popular that it's now semi-permanent during the summer, and they've just applied like a tax to like drinks to like pay for certain things that the city is going to provide and offset certain things that'll be impacted by some of the businesses that are kind of inconvenienced by the setup. But they basically like turned like this kind of like cross section, cut off streets into it, put out a bunch of outdoor things, and there's just like bands there every Friday and Saturday. Like I was like, this fucking rules. Like I want to come back to this when I'm not worried about dying.
It should be the same always. And so we have this, and it's like this on either side, and then in the center there's technically still space for cars, but then they also just close that off completely, so the whole street is just pedestrian down the one like main area in my neighborhood. And that's fucking great. Like, I love walking around and just not having to deal with cars. Cars suck, actually. I think they were a mistake.
People want me to enhance this this image, and I'm going to.
Enhance.
Hold on.
Oh no! Beto!
I can't zoom in anymore. That's the best I can do.
Oh.
Let's see. So when was this article written? This is a Salon article. January 20th. This cannot have been taken.
2021.
This is so this is like an old Getty's image thing. So this is probably, my guess is, yeah, this is summer 2021. Or I guess this is a January 30th, 2021. This is probably from summer 2020 when this stuff was like first rolling out in places where experimenting with it, and we were getting past like some of the first waves.
Summer 2020 still feels kind of late for a beta.
It does, like, the primary was over. Like,
yeah,
Beto was out.
Right, Still holding out hope. Still holding out hope.
And I understand, like, maybe you bought the shirt and you put it in the stack of things. And so, like, that kind of, if I made that kind of embarrassing mistake, I understand now. Maybe it's a comfortable shirt, like made out of a nice fabric. Don't want to get rid of it. But that becomes like an exercise or a night shirt, buddy. Like, that's where those shirts go to live, is in a different part of your drawer, which is like, look, I'm just around trusted people. Like, my wife's not gonna make fun of me for, I don't have the Beto shirt, but whatever my equivalent of that is, that becomes the night shirt when we're sitting down to watch a movie and I don't need to look decent. Where are you at in Slay the Spire? Let's make that. So what choices have we made?
Not many. We've gotten some good starter cards here, look at that. I'm gonna
Akin Ben says, did you see Slay the Spire? Awesome Games Done Quick. I had no idea.
Awesome Games Done Quick happened, or that the run happened? Yeah, AGDQ was last week.
Well, no, but the Slay the Spire.
The Slay the Spire run was awesome. I only caught the second half of it, but they're like min-maxing in like the wildest way. They would need like, did you pull it up? Do we double up? Here, let's double up.
Yeah, double Spire.
Double Spire.
You're welcome, Sierra Yoga.
That was decent.
All right, I'm gonna try and click in to see. This is Speed Frog.
Watch this shit. Watch how quickly they can destroy things.
Heading off to a bad start in Act 3. You can re-roll it, lose a tiny bit of time in order to
what do I want here?
Get potentially a better run.
So is it, I don't have a ton of experience with Slay the Spire, other than I think when we did the when we did an 8-hour stream with Austin. I think it was the same one where we. No, it was not an 8 hours. Longer than that. I think it was like a 1 day.
Unfortunately, we didn't pick up a smoke bomb.
What was it? I can't remember. I don't know. It was the same stream where, like, I remember people unlocked through. It was a save point, yeah, where people unlocked through their donations. We kept yelling "fuck turfs." I remember like that very specifically.
Yes.
Joel was still with us. That was right before Joel left. That was like one of the last things we did, like with the old group. And I remember also people unlocked for me and Austin to play Sekiro.
That wasn't very good.
One-handed.
It's totally fine.
Each of us was like we were both holding the controller, and then one person was piloting, and one person was like attacking, parrying. I forget the actual delineation of tasks, but
we don't really need this kit.
That was a really good stream. But I remember we played Slay the Spire, and I think the proposal was Austin was playing, and then each of us on the couch were choosing what he had to do next.
Really high HP, so they take a lot.
Oh right, the blindfolded Sekiro run.
Yeah,
also,
that was.
I have not seen.
The bosses. Those are the things that you would want to save your
blind.
Skip.
2 days ago.
We got something special coming up next. You want to see it?
For a specific sound from the snake, so he knows where it is.
I think that is
he's gonna open this door.
What, the Sekiro one?
Up next, he's gonna do a little bit of prep before the next mini boss, but the next mini boss will be the Blazing Bull.
Yeah.
Which, if you've played this game, the Blazing Bull
I think it used to be Autumn Day. games
It
done
is
quick once in upon a
a
time?
brutally difficult mini boss
Might
for
be
this early in the game.
Misremembering
And
that.
one of
my
the issues
God.
with it is every time you parry
Like,
it,
watching-
This is
does
some
damage to you.
bullshit.
Whether
Like
you
the navigation
or not.
on its own is
So that
remarkable.
causes a bit
I would
of
love to
issues for
read
Mitch,
an
'cause that
explanation
means
for
if he doesn't do it
how.
very well, he's gonna run out.
I mean, I
of
guess so
HP.
much of it is pure memorization.
But first, he's
Yeah,
going
there's
to
definitely
kill
and like
this
audio
rat here.
cues because everything has
Right.
like, you know, step
I am
noises.
so sorry.
Right.
He's gonna kill this rat here.
Okay, we have to
that
find the
seems
boss,
random.
'cause
But
that's-
it's required for
that's-
quests
Yeah.
that he's gonna
Those are the ones that are gonna be really
wanted to-
fucked up.
time to get
Top, send
word back.
Well, they died. Not that good.
Just kind of adapting as it goes. The
Oh, here
bowl
we
has
go.
very bad
Blazing
audio.
bowl.
The Aqua Sugar is slightly throwing off his timing, which makes it even more difficult.
Well, I guess it's a mini boss, but that's at least.
Okay, he gets
It
the
still
initial.
counts.
Well, I
defense.
guess- I
Good.
guess-
We'll just see if
Hold
he can
on,
keep it
dude.
up.
Did you?
He goes
They
for the
blocked
firecracker
that, right?
there. He's
They
gonna
fucking
parry, he's
parried
gonna
the
try to get
fucking
headshots
bull,
for another
which was
parry.
hard to do when you could
Stun, I'm
see
sorry.
it charging at you.
Would you make an argument if the audio
And
in
from
this
point,
game
he's just kind of
is immaculate enough
playing it
and,
blindly.
and well designed enough for?
Adapting
I'm not
as it
arguing
goes.
that
The
playing
bowl
this
has
game
very
blindfolded
bad
is
audio
easy,
cues.
but I do
Yeah.
wonder
Like a
if
maniac.
there is an
Aren't you? So
element
it's very
of.
hard to tell exactly what's going on.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, is there an argument? I guess I could also.
Kind of just
Go ahead.
parry spamming, hoping he gets the hit there.
I don't know why the sound's muted. Is that me? I might have that muted on my taskbar.
Well,
Oh, weird.
in the
I-
first death. I think he
You
might
hear
be
it?
about to
Yeah,
go for
I
this
hear it.
again.
Why don't I hear it?
I don't know.
Weird.
He's waiting for
I
the
don't
ball audio there.
understand that.
He's gonna firecracker there, so if you firecracker when the bull has
Hey, I was wondering, like,
almost
I
max
wonder if the
posture,
sound triggers, if
the
you were
bull
going
kinda
by
just give up and run
sound
into a
purely,
wall.
Yeah.
that
He
if
might
like
have
that
triggered
could give
there.
you.
He does. Okay, he just needs
I don't know,
to
I just
timing
want-
that he's going to
Yeah,
have
like the
that
parry
bull
timing.
which
So like if
can
you're
find
paying
it, just
attention
has
to
spam,
that
and he
purely
gets
as
it.
opposed
Alright.
to like
There we go, the blazing bolt
so much
down.
visual
By
stuff
far
happening.
The most troublesome mini boss of this whole run.
I'm sure it's still
Excellent
extremely
workbench.
difficult, but it's just like there actually is like a lot of visual noise happening in these games.
Right.
Holy
Like
cow.
there's feints
that is
where
a
like
stressful
it'll enemy will start doing a swing and you think it's coming, but then it holds the swing a little longer than you expect. That
All
sort
right,
of
going
shit.
back to dilapidated temple here, and he's going to finish up that quest with
Anyway,
the rat
very-
kill that I mentioned earlier. The
Very impressive. I
little,
think did they do the?
like
They finished the game. They did everything. Oh wait, what was you have to? Oh no!
Sorry.
Ah,
Ad. Ready? I'm
God
ready
damn
to.
it! I want to see the ape. Spoilers for the Sekiro ape.
Folded $5 donation.
Sorry, I skipped
Yeah,
past
yeah,
it.
you-
Wow.
we're just gonna. If we never trigger the last.
This is the lead
bit
up to
of
the ape,
stagger,
right?
We can tank the whole phase.
Yeah, I think it's right there.
Someone-
There it is.
Tank the whole
Hold on,
phase.
this is fucked up.
Mortal draw. He equipped the red lamp that prevents him from reviving, but also prevents him from.
This is
getting
gonna make me
knocked
feel
down.
bad because the ape.
Pacifying agent.
The ape is probably like.
reduces his
I think the
terror
ape was
buildup.
the
Guardian
most
Ape has a
satisfying
scream attack that
encounter
will
I
instantly
had
kill
in
you
that
if it
game.
builds up your
Like,
terror, so we need that. And then
I've
the
said this
rice
before.
there
I played Sekiro
heals
up until
over time for 30
the final
seconds,
boss,
and it's a
and then
very
just
large heal, so he
was
should
kind
be
of
able
exhausted.
to just
No,
tank
no.
all
Didn't
the
beat it.
attacks. And he's not
Like,
getting
I felt very
Final-
satisfied. I didn't feel like I needed
First
to
we
do
got
it.
the stun that he
That's
sets
fair,
up.
yeah.
Those mortal draws, and then it's just gonna
But
be
I
all
also
ones.
sort of counted on there being a DLC that would get me over the edge and just like force me to come back to the game, and then never.
So he
that
puts
never
on the
happened.
delay right there, catching him at the right
But
part of the
this was sort of like
which
the
is
peak
really cool
for,
when you think
for the
about the
game
fact
for
that you
me.
can't
Like
see
this
it.
fight in
Yeah,
particular
there's a nice audio cue for this
was
part where you can kind
so
of hear him
much
stand
fun.
back up.
And conquering it was so. This is infuriating.
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
I
Doesn't
don't.
need to-
It's about
I'm
one
not
more cycle,
enjoying
stun lock.
watching this, frankly.
I think it's
One
fucking
more
amazing.
right there.
They're just interrupting all of
Close.
the
Yeah.
All right.
animations.
There is
Oh, it's
first
just the
phase
timing
already down.
is perfect.
Very, very nicely
Immaculate.
done.
Yep, beautiful
Love
loop.
it.
And now, as Aggie brought up, time to get a tummy ache.
Yep, so there's the confetti,
Wait, was that one or
red
two?
lump, and the pacifying agent,
Oh, God.
and the rice.
God.
He's gonna
No,
wait
people saying
just
please
a little
turn down
bit.
YouTube.
Not
Well, I will stop playing. I will stop playing YouTube. I muted it. It's gone now.
Oh, that was one. Okay, wait.
Bye. It's gone. It's gone, Cado. We moved on. Did you know? The sober truth is, dry January isn't virtuous. As Spire struggled to move past COVID, it's just selfish. It's a hot take in the New York Post.
God damn.
That's one way to treat.
Is that a thing that's happening? Is that a thing that people are talking about?
I don't. I don't. Well, dry January. That's fairly. You've never heard of that? That's extremely. That's extremely common where people, for like the week or 2 weeks that they have off for the holiday, they end up, or just December, like basically like Thanksgiving to Christmas. I think for a lot of people is like an increase in like socialized drinking because you're just doing different family and friend events like a lot more during people are coming in from out of town, and so I've never partaken in a dry January because I haven't felt it necessary, but some people do, sort of similar to the well, I'm gonna work out really. My big thing this year is I'm gonna work out, and they do it for January and then drop it. That's how I feel about dry January. It's like I think you could just control your drinking better in general. I mean, I don't want to judge how people handle how they respond to different substances, but that is my take on it. It's like, what if I was just more even keeled all the time and then could continue drinking in January? Is my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, in moderation. It feels weird to set it to like a specific date. I don't know.
But yeah, I think it's mostly related to holidays and people just kind of overdoing it during that period.
I think this boss is gonna kill me. Which will be a great. Ow! It hurts. Kind of like Twitter hurts.
Twitter does. Well, the New York Post specifically is just. Yeah. You're asking for trouble by. You could probably do an entire one of these morning streams by just read the New York Post.
No, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to know what they're up to any given day. I already have to see it just sitting there, front and center at the bodega. Like, people shouldn't be reading this. Like, I don't think that this is good for anyone right now.
Well, it is interesting. So Pab's Ritual writes, dry January was actually pretty useful for me. I decided to give it a go, and eventually dry January led to dry February, dry March, and now I drink once or twice a month. So that's when when it's been explained to me by folks who have found the exercise most useful to them, other than just being sort of like a performative stunt, has been where, and I think especially during COVID, where it's just like it has become both socially acceptable and personally acceptable for people to just be like drinking a little more often as a way of like passing the time when you're stuck inside more often. And I can certainly sympathize with that. Right. Has been, well, if you eliminate like alcohol for some period of time and then reintroduce it, you can like find a better like relationship with it, where you like can enjoy the moments where you're choosing to drink alcohol as opposed to like just associating it with like, well, it's Friday night, time to get bouncing. So I that part of it I can certainly see.
There's also definitely a certain point where it's like, do whatever you want. It's when like people cross over into like everyone must also join in as being some sort of moral imperative. It's just like, like people will decide on their own how they want to.
Let people figure it out how they want to do it.
Yeah.
All right. I want to watch this Horizon Forbidden West story trailer. So can you mute Slay the Spire? Yeah. Oh, but wait, maybe I can't watch it because I can't.
Why not?
Hear.
You can't hear?
I can't hear this trailer. Like, why can I not hear?
What is your audio set out to?
But I'm looking. Chrome is unmuted.
Yeah, but what does it like say?
In the browser?
No. In like your computer, like if you click what is that? Yeah, what is that out?
Oh, I wonder if that's it. Let's see what happens now. Okay, now I got it. Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I can hear the sound. Basically, I
hear the sound though? Like, did you break it for me?
Oh. Did I break it for you?
I think so. Is there sound now? Is there supposed to be sound now?
There is now.
I don't hear anything. Do y'all hear anything? Chat, do you hear anything? Chat cannot hear it. Potato says
I think in fixing it for me, I broke for everyone else. Okay, wait, let's do this. All right, I think because I did that, I think I'm going to kick you out of my parsec, and you're going to come back
I'll come back in. I'll come back into the parsec.
Right,
Let me in.
Okay, you're back in.
All right. Oh, I can hear myself now. No. Ah.
Wait.
I can't.
Oh. All right.
I'm
gonna kick you out. All right. I'm gonna fix that sound setting. So that's very funny that by not having the sound correct where you and I can both listen to it, it fixed the echo issue, and then messing with that now means I need to go and fix that, which will just take 2 seconds.
Yeah, you just need to set it to the cable, right?
Yes. Okay, come back in. We should be in theory third time. Now this is some hot mic mornings. Like everything went way too smooth. To start. Okay, can you hear yourself?
I can't see anything. The host is
okay now.
Hello. The hit play.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's loud.
Okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay.
We're good, and it's loud.
All right. So this is this came out this morning. It was a Horizon Forbidden West trailer. All right, I'm gonna click play. Hopefully the sound is okay. I'll watch the chat and I can adjust, but I've turned it down quite a bit.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth.
Get this resolution up. There it goes.
People are suffering.
Did you play this first game?
No.
Soon
Oh, I quite liked it.
they'll starve.
It looked interesting. I still don't know how to feel about all the native stuff.
Way to fix it all.
Yeah, no, that
You know?
well, you know what? Not helped by a sequel called Forbidden West, let's say.
Like I love the look of the robot dinosaurs.
They're
that
great.
seems great. I don't. Why does? Oh shit! It's
I'm
an
with you.
Oliphant. That's sick.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do y'all gotta be weird with native shit?
And I genuinely think the world explanation for how, aside from how the people end up like adopting their aesthetic, like why the world is the way it is super fucking cool.
The ability to control machines of war.
Look at that fucking robot elephant.
It's that guy from Destiny, and that guy from a lot of things.
Great. I love.
Broken and scattered. Everywhere I look.
Twisted Operator. Hey, it's that one actor.
It's that
Not
one guy.
But as Zip Zap Rat points out, Lance is a snack, and I agree.
Like Elizabeth did.
Woo! I barely made it. I made it
All
out.
by yourself? Ha! No way.
I'll be careful and
We're coming with you.
Do you have friends in this one? Is this co-op in this one?
I don't think so, no.
Just friends.
Just friendos.
Just friendos. Friends are good.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Can recommend. Friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on Letterboxd and 5 stars to friends, like in person, not the TV show. Ambivalent about the TV show.
It's whatever.
Find the answers. But beware. We're not the only ones who seek them.
What are we gonna? Is this gonna be like an Assassin's Creed situation? Turns out, ancient aliens. Like cue the Discovery meme
Oh my
guy.
God.
Like,
Oh my
actually, it's
God.
aliens. That was not the explanation for the world building in the original game. So I don't know.
No, I mean,
I mean,
that just looks like
my
a future
guess-
person, right? A future
if you
person
want
in
my
the
theory,
past.
my guess is that is just like an like AI has self-advanced and become conscious, and now that is like sort of a rival to
Hold on.
humanity.
Someone just
What?
said that's Carrie Ann Moss. Was that Carrie Ann Moss?
Excuse me?
Go back.
Shut the fuck
Listen,
up.
hold on.
Shut the front door? Am a girl?
Or is it a Cloud Atlas situation? Oh god. Oh hey, Tiff? Is that Tiff?
Yeah, look at this.
Yo!
Ben West stars Carrie Ann Moss and Angela Bassett. Also, okay. Carrie Ann Moss and Angela Bassett are big enough. I understand this is an SEO thing, all right? But like Horizon Forbidden West stars, new characters played by Matrix and Black Panther stars. Like Angela fucking Bassett is not a star of Black Panther. I think that's maybe a little more excusable with Carrie Ann Moss, right?
Yeah.
Like she's been tragically underused.
Right.
Loved that Gita pointed out that she was excellent in season 1 of Daredevil. Has done good things, but is most closely associated with
the Matrix.
With the Matrix. But Angela Bassett has like I get it. That
you saw Marvel movies, right? That's all that anyone ever talks about.
I have. Black Panther, liked it. Have some problems. Great movie overall. But and I understand it's fascinating to see the difference between these, right? Like this is how it shows up in SEO. I mean, like this is a little more Horizon Forbidden West, new PS5 trailer teases The Matrix, Carrie Ann Moss. Like I feel like that's acceptable. You can see everybody because the new Matrix movie came out. Like that is the direct, like someone checked with the SEO person and like, so how should we direct this? I'm like, well, the Matrix just came out, mixed reception, but like that's tracking on SEO. So make sure you, I know Angela Bassett, Hall of Fame actress, but but we need to get Carrie Ann Moss up here. That is extremely funny. Well, at least Game Rant out here putting Angela first, right? Like first. All due respect to Carrie Ann Moss, but like that probably makes some sense in the hierarchy of things.
It's alphabetical ordering. Don't worry about it.
People are saying that. Oh, Carrie Ann Moss was in Jessica Jones. Oh, I only watched the first season. Was she in?
She was in the first season for like an episode.
Hot minute. Okay.
Or two, I forget. And then I think she was in a later episode, a later season more, right?
Because I fell off Jessica Jones after the first season. Like there was the reaction to the seasons after were so mixed that.
Right. I basically fell off all of those specific Marvel shows, which is a bummer. Like they all kind of started pretty strong.
What's funny, because I've heard that like Daredevil season 1, which I've seen, excellent.
Yeah.
Season 2, not that great. And then I've heard season 3 was amazing, but I'd fallen off at that point and didn't like. Right. I got to watching The Defenders, didn't watch Iron Fist. I was like, I cannot do. I refuse. I will not watch. And like, I will watch Marvel almost anything, and could not do Iron Fist.
This is where you draw the line.
Well, we watched the pilot, and then I turned to my wife, and I was like, she's like, I don't know, and I was like, okay.
Is this kind of how you guys still haven't watched The Expanse, which just ended, by the way? So now you can just watch it. Did it end
well?
Apparently, I haven't seen it. I'm in the middle of the final season. It's a short season too, though.
Yeah, Luke Cage was good. Luke Cage had, I would say, like the storytelling was very mixed, but it had tremendous actors doing really fun work. Like that Absolutely. Carried a lot of that. I think Luke Cage got 2 seasons. Also watched the first season. Didn't make it to the next one.
I watched both of those and I enjoyed them, but like couldn't. By the time we got to Iron Fist, I was like, this doesn't look good at all. Like sometimes Marvel can trick you that way, and that's like, wow, this trailer looks really good, and then it's like, it's okay once you actually sit down and watch the whole of it, because they make good trailers usually. But Iron Fist looks bad in the trailers, which is not a good sign.
Hey, I got a question. So I was scrolling down.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann Moss, IMDb, right?
Uh-huh.
And thinking like cool, like scroll, like da 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 da
Wait.
da. I'm like, let's see where she was in it. Oh, Trinity in the Matrix, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to keep scrolling. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
And then I need you to tell me when something stands out.
Wait. What? What?
What is
What?
Matrix
TV series?
TV series?
1993.
1993, where Carrie Ann Moss. What is
1993?
what? Me saying what is the Matrix is sending me into an alternate reality game about some marketing the Matrix. But what is Stephen Matrix? Is one of the Underworld's foremost hitmen until his luck
Matrix
runs
is
out.
a guy.
Hold on. Wow. I feel like the story of the Matrix is the opposite of that, Cado.
1993. The Matrix is a guy. 1999. What is the? Oh fuck.
Okay, here we. All right.
All right. All right.
Stitch heaven, hell, and earth together, you get some pretty weird neighborhoods.
An ex-hitman must now save the souls he once would have taken. Matrix, Saturdays on Mystery. You're watching Matrix on Mystery.
Oh my god.
Matrix was a hitman. He killed people for a living. Then someone tried to kill him and opened a door to a city between life and death and the hell he knew he'd earned. But Matrix got a second chance.
There's so much flashing going on.
In between, half angels, half devils guide him to people in trouble. Once an agent of
Was that a train?
he must become a force for life. In saving others, Stephen Matrix begins the slow process of redeeming himself.
Oh yeah, that is a '90s anthem.
This is very early 90s. This is we're still a little bit 80s.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Early 90s.
There she is. Gorgeous as always.
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm losing my mind.
Can this man who has killed a bunch of people redeem himself by saving people? That's wild. Wild. Oh my god. Was
Look
this
at
any
the
good?
D789 in the comments. The Matrix star already started Matrix. We need to go deeper. I agree. Real 6, one of the loops within the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, MCOG 2006. So this was Trinity before she got unplugged.
Oh my god. Oh. That's amazing. How deep does the rabbit hole go?
Yeah. AJ Cardenas in the comments. What are the fucking odds that Carrie Ann Moss was in a TV show called Matrix about a man who was sent to a halfway world? Very similar plot series, plot details in movie series. She was later in. Oh, that is.
What if we stumbled into here?
I don't. So
I feel like I'm in trouble now. I feel like I've uncovered something, and I'm on a list somewhere.
The agents are coming for all of us. So I apologize to the 645 people watching this, but we've unlocked, we've awakened you. You have taken unwillingly. You have taken a pill.
We have found the illegal MP3s.
We did.
Liz Teal.
So when I originally went to this page to see what did she do after The Matrix,
yeah,
I just scrolled down here unknowingly, landing on Matrix, and I was like, Liz Steele, multiple episodes. Like, what is?
Oh wait, that's her name. Liz Steele.
Liz Teal.
Liz Teal. But Steele.
She was also in Silk Stockings? Does that mean what I think it is, everybody? I remember what silk stock. I remember why people watch silk stockings. Just asking for a friend. LA Law.
A store. We can message Dia. She'll know.
Dr. Karate 98. It means you probably saw her butt at some point. That's fair. That's probably what happened there.
A little cameo on Baywatch.
Sure, one as Gwen Brown and Maddie. Brown Mirror. What is the plot summary? An attractive young woman named Maddie and her plain sister Gwen arrive at the beach and vie
for sister.
Twins, yeah, true. Arrive for Mitch's affections, but Mitch is unaware that Maddie and Gwen are the same person, a woman with split personalities who soon lands Mitch in danger. And Gwen's other personality, Maddie, means him physical harm. Meanwhile, Matt tries to confront his fear of sharks by going to a shark-infested part of the ocean with Summer. Matt suffers from regular shark nightmares since a killer white shark has been spotted near Malibu. He still finds the courage to keep working even at Ope Sea and confront his fear by shark cage diving. Mitch enjoys the romantic attention of the mysterious Brown sisters. Maddie, a glamorous flirt, and Gwen, a shy slob. Okay. It's still Carrie Ann Moss, but ignores their disguised sides of paranoid lunatic until he's cuffed into a flooding basement.
The 90s were a fucking time, huh?
They were. Doorways, Flash Fire, Soft Kill, Terrified, Models Inc., in which Carrie Ann Moss plays Carrie Spencer. Good for her. Nowhere Man.
Wonder how, if that's better or worse for actors to do one of those roles where everyone's just calling you by your regular name.
It's a good point.
Is that helpful, or because to me it would fuck me up a little bit, I feel like. Although I get everyone calls me Cado now, which is not my real name, so.
Well, what is? Welcome to the desert of the real.
Fucking exactly.
Due South, Sabotage, Lethal Tender.
Lethal Tender.
I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these sound like soft pornography television shows, like Due South. Yeah, 364 girls a year playing Charnella Blackstone. Like, what am I supposed to presume? I mean, hey, get the work. Not even add a plot. Well, I think 364 girls a year was looking for one.
Watch this for the plot.
Not seeing. And what is he? He's from something. I'm not gonna keep going there. Viper, FX, the series. I remember. No, FX. No, I'm thinking of something else. What's FX?
What's series? FX.
Rolly Tyler, a special effects expert, helps his detective friends solve crimes, making criminals see what they want to see, but what is real and what is illusion.
Oh my god. That's what she did like years before the Matrix. Also, what is real? Oh my god.
I love watching TV intros. I feel like we could do an entire morning of this, of just everyone come with 10 TV trailers or intros. We're gonna get Carrie Ann. She's gonna be in the intro. Gotta be, right? She was in for 13 episodes.
Yeah. That's main billing, right? What is happening? That the fucking... Where? Oh. Whoa. No.
We got time. There's a whole nother minute in this. Oh, wait. What's it gonna do?
No. She's not in the intro featuring. Oh. She's got to be here, right?
All right. Well, now I feel like we're gonna edge into copyright infringement. It starts into the episode. That's on you, YouTube. Wow, Carrie doesn't even get a shout out. And then just straight into
The Matrix.
Like just in this giant fucking list of things, and then just I feel like The Matrix should be like a slightly bolder, like bigger text.
Yeah, just like if every font was decided by like how big it was in the box office or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be very funny. That'd be chaotic. Just like little teeny things that nobody's ever seen.
She was in Memento? What?
I've never seen Memento. Wait, is that her in the cover?
In the picture?
On the like go back to the like in the Memento, like in the second picture.
In the Memento.
In the
yeah, I guess that's her.
That's her right there. Shit.
Damn.
She was the female lead. I've never seen this movie. Everyone talked about it too much, and I was like, I'll see it someday, I guess.
I bet you could now appreciate it, like, despite the cultural osmosis of like knowing,
right?
You know, like how the plot.
I don't even really know. All I know is don't believe his lies. Like that's the one thing that has like escaped from that. But I can kind of guess from there.
The meme has made it 20 years later, which is a testament to a meme. Enter the Matrix Revolutions, The Chum Scrubber, which I got to be honest, that's not how I read that title to start.
No, I definitely. But also, what? This happened after the Matrix?
Allison Janney,
maybe
Rory,
as a cameo.
Rory Culkin, Glenn Close. She's pretty far down. She doesn't getting, man, my girl not even getting top billing in the Chum Scrubber. Fido, is this that? This movie was pretty good. It's about it was a horror film about like you have a zombie as a pet.
Kind of like the end of Shaun of the Dead.
She played one of the neighbors. So that movie was pretty good. Mass Effect 2, that's right.
Wait, what?
Chuck. Yeah. She was
Who's that? I mean, okay, sure. Wait, was that the one? Was that the lady that you had on your team?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. She was the
right, the fucking
on Omega.
Yeah. The one that was like in charge of some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did not connect that voice at all.
She was in Chuck. Knife Fight. That. Silent Hill Revelation. Really? Girl.
There are a few video games in here, huh?
That movie was not very good. I think the original Silent Hill movie is fine. Like it's very visually arresting in a not particularly good movie, but the visuals are very strong. The takeaway of this is what we thought before. She played Jerry. She was in a lot of these Netflix shows: Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Daredevil. Yeah, she kind of gets lost in between The Matrix and getting picked up in like this like weird Netflix MCU stuff, and then getting rolled back into The Matrix. I hope she chocolate lizards. See, this is what she's got coming next. This has got to be a baller movie, right? Top billing. Yeah. Thomas Hayden Church, you know.
All right.
He didn't want to show up to the set of Spider-Man No Way Home, so they just CG'd him in from top to bottom. You know, but whatever, do your thing, Thomas.
Is that why you never see his?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil that movie for people maybe didn't go to the theater, but like he is in that movie, and he did not appear on set once. I read about it. It's frankly remarkable. Anyway, well, do you want it? Should we? I don't know. Should we wrap this up with you finishing your Slay the Spire run? Like where you at?
I got to the next level. I hit that boss while we were watching that trailer, and actually got through it with barely any health left. But you know,
all right.
I made it. Well, I made progress. So that was good. And
well, I'm gonna let you take this out. It's not my show.
Yeah, I guess it's my show. Is it my show?
It's your show.
It's our show.
I don't know. It's our show, but like it's. I mean, underscore coffee underscore. I feel like that does give us leeway if like other people want to do it. That's like a more like I feel like this is a Cado thing, but that in the Cado extended universe, other people can all. I've also done Tactical Tuesdays. I just do it with a golf game.
Right. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. This was very fun. You can find more of us at Waypoint on Twitter. youtube.com/waypointvice for our VODs from this stream will be up in a couple days. You should go to waypointplus.com to subscribe and support us. That allows us to do more of these streams, which is why we're doing one randomly on Wednesday morning. So you're like, why not? Time to hang out. Thank you, Nightbot, or Fraggle Rock, for waypointplus.com. You can go there and check out what's up next in the feed for waypointplus.com. We've got Manhunting. We just did Matrix Resurrections, which you should go listen to if you haven't. Had a great time. Rob didn't like the movie. Everyone else did.
We bullied him.
We kind of bullied him a bit.
Shout outs to Rob for like. He was very cordial, and like there are different ways like conversations like that can go, and he was very respectful of the fact that like the majority of the conversation was dominated by people who were willing to forgive the movie's faults for the things that it did really well, and there was just less of that from him. But he was very respectful, and he made his points really well. I think he articulated a very understandable alternative viewpoint for that movie, I think.
Yeah. But
he's wrong.
It was a fun time. And also he's wrong.
Also, he's very wrong.
Up next, they're doing Crime Story. We're recording that actually later today for Manhunting. I think this is between the Miami Vices. I believe this is between the show and the movie. I think they're doing chronological order. So, if you like Man, which even if you don't like Man, you should listen to those. I think one of the
lessons of Waypoint is that we don't like Man, but like men.
Yeah,
different thing, I guess. But man, but the director we're cool with.
Yeah, this is right before Last of the Mohicans. Ooh, I want to watch that one. That one I'm probably gonna watch. I've always heard.
I have not. I don't think I've seen it.
I never
since
have
probably
either.
like my parents. Well, I can't tell if I've seen it or it was just always on cable.
Right.
And the poster was so striking that you think you've seen it. Like, was this a movie that my parents made me watch? And it was probably inappropriate for me to watch. I don't know. I can't remember.
That movie for me is The Sting. Do you know that movie? My parents always watched that movie.
Is that also a Michael Mann movie?
No. It's older. It's Austin and Rob were both mad at me for this once in the Discord because I was like, "Who's that?"
This is the Robert Redford thing.
Yeah,
the comment where people don't know that it's Robert Redford in the meme.
In the meme. Yes. The meme, that's a different movie, but I didn't know. Right. Once he said, that's Robert Redford, I was like, who's that? And that's when he got angry. And at some point he mentioned The Sting, and I was like, oh yeah, my parents loved The Sting and never allowed us to watch it, but we would always catch glimpses because our house was small enough that there's like no way to avoid the living room without accidentally walking through it when you're moving from place to place. So it was like, I always caught glimpses of it, and for some reason they were like, you shouldn't watch this, it's not for kids, because they're doing crime, I guess, or some shit.
Oh no. Go back to playing your video games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes, where Natalie called Robert Redford Zach Galifianakis.
Yes. I feel that's a very reasonable mistake to make. I do not
Yeah.
I do not wag my
Looks
finger at
like
folks not figuring that out.
This was an outro. I'm on Twitter at @A_Cado_appears. Patrick, where can people find you?
You can find me at Patrick Klepek.
That's gonna do it for today. We'll see you all Friday for Fireteam Friday. I think we're actually doing a bit of.
We're gonna finish Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes. I think we're towards the end. We hope to be joined by Natalie.
Because
I think the way Cado you pointed out that we have 4 characters we can
Yes.
alternate through, and so we can bring Natalie in for some chaos energy toward the very end. I think because we're in the back third of that. But if you can't make it because of work, we'll just press forward and finish that one out on Friday.
So that's gonna be lots of fun, and hope to see y'all then. Peace.